6:49. Let's head over to Lacey Swope, get the Thursday forecast. Lace.
Good morning, guys. We are starting off quiet in the weather department right now. Skies, they are clear as most folks are heading out the door this morning. Nothing weather-wise to slow you down. Beautiful shots on our Lucky Star Sky Cam network. Let's go to radar. Let me show you what's happening. All is dry in the plains. We've got thunderstorms and severe weather that took off around the Great Lakes. That's moving away from Oklahoma. The heat dome is our story. We've had a few showers off to the west, and that has all really fizzled overnight. So Next Gen Live, not a thing going on. On our Integris Cam, 68 degrees. South winds are 5 to 10 miles per hour. Winds aren't all that gusty yet. They will be. And guys, it's a warm start. 74 Guthrie, 73 Jones. Yesterday, we were talking cool, maybe even a light jacket or sweater for the kiddos getting up this morning. We were talking 60s, 70s. It is very warm, and fire danger is going to start to be more of a concern. Hope we don't see wildfires, but you've got to be very careful. Very low humidity, and since we've been so dry, especially in south central Oklahoma, just know the conditions are not good for burning. Humidity at times 10 to 20%, and highs will range from 100 to 111 in that zone. That's where we're headed. Temps right now, 60s and 70s. I know there's a big blue line, the cold front on the map, but that's the wind shift. The temperatures will be a few degrees cooler behind that today, not impacting Oklahoma City. Our highs will still be hotter than yesterday, 98 degrees. So for the kiddos today, grab the summertime clothes, the tank top, the shorts, whatever it is you got to do, and make sure they are hydrated, especially if they're going to be out and about this afternoon for maybe football practice, cheerleading practice, band practice. It's all back into the swing of things today. Make sure everyone is good to go. 90s, triple digits, 107 Ardmore, 109 in Altus, 106 in Hobart. Low humidity, again, a factor. That's why we're not talking extreme heat indices today. It's much more of the air temp, and that low humidity helps aid the fire risk. The tropics, they're heating up. They do this time of year. We're seeing 3 named storms in the Pacific, one just south of Hawaii, won't make landfall in Hawaii. Tropical Storm Greg, there's Tropical Storm Fernanda, and Hillary. Hillary will likely become a hurricane, move across the Baja of Mexico, and will bring flooding rains to LA and to portions of Southern California into the weekend. Now, what would impact Oklahoma, of course, would be a system coming out of the Atlantic, and the Atlantic heating up just off the coast of Africa. Several storm systems trying to get organized. We'll see. Some data brings them across the Caribbean into the Gulf over the coming weeks. Now, that wouldn't be until next week if something were to move into the Gulf. We're talking heat dome over the next several days. We are dry under the ridge, this big old ridge right here. And this area of high pressure that we call the heat dome. Look what's dominating our pattern. It's here. It's stuck into place. There comes the system over California, and maybe a system coming into the Gulf next week, trying to make it into southern Texas. And some data has it pivot around that high pressure right into western Oklahoma next week. It's a long shot. Between now and then, we are dry under that dome. Temperatures tonight into the 60s and 70s. Tomorrow, 90s and triple digits. And guys, those maps just get hotter into the weekend and the start of next week. 20% chance of rain next Wednesday. That's all we can do for now. That's your full forecast. We're back right after this.